So we're here with Brandon Cross from We Are Band Nerds. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. So first off, man, a lot to talk about. We Are Band Nerds. That name, I had no idea what to expect, obviously, which I'm sure a lot of people don't. Just give a little brief description. How do you guys describe yourself?
The name came from when I first started the group. It meant basically band nerds was another way of saying like outcast. You know, when you think of a nerd, especially a band nerd, you always think of the geek guy and all this and that and the third. And when I used the name. I started with a production, just making beats and stuff like that. I always felt like I made instrumentals different from the normal, and so I kind of stuck with band nerds as meaning like we're like outcasts or whatever and going against the grain. And then it later we became a band, and the "we are" actually stems from there was already a band nerds out there, and they were really like gimmicky and whatnot, and every time we say our name is band nerds, people would be like, okay, what band, what? And we would be like, we are band nerds. That's our name, band nerds. We are band nerds. And so we just officially added the "we are" later. But our sound, uh, what we really just been rolling with is Deftones meets Outkast. That's probably the best sum up we could give you.
Yeah, that seems pretty accurate because a lot of I looked on your Facebook obviously, and the description's hard to give, and I'm like, okay, and obviously new metal's in there, but that's like way at the end because that's really not what you're about. Usually, when you think of new metal, you think of that, it's rap, but it's not really rap. Like you're like it's like straight up rap. It's like good rap. It's real rap with some cool beats and some just like rock under it. It's very different, man, for sure.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Now, does this come from just what you grew up listening to? You're from Dallas, Texas, correct? Or you're out in Dallas,
Uh,
Texas, I
orig-
guess.
yeah. Originally, I'm from the East Coast, Pennsylvania. Um, but I grew up in Texas, in a small town, Waxahachie, and we reside in Dallas. So we're a band based out of Dallas, Texas.
Okay, I was wondering if maybe that's like where the sound came from. I don't know a ton about the music scene in Dallas. I didn't imagine that this is what it's like,
Uh,
but I could be wrong.
no, no, not at all, not at all. The sound comes from just our influences growing up. You know, I listened to a lot of jazz, a lot of rock. And then I got into hip hop and R&B a little bit later in life. And Najee, he was a real big hip hop head. And when he met me, then he later became dang near a rock historian. So he helped me a lot in keeping up to date with my hip hop culture, and I helped him with his rock culture, and we just blended our sounds together, and this is what we have.
That's cool because usually you get a bunch of rock guys together that might be, oh, this guy's a little more classic rock over here. This guy's a little more modern rock, a little alternative. But this is super cool, the blending that you guys put together. If someone was going to check you guys out, because obviously we've been talking about the sound, but we need to hear it, where would everyone go to check you guys out?
You would best be suited going to our website, wearebandnerds.com. That would be the easiest way to get all our information at once because we have all the links and to get to the other social media stuff at the bottom. So yeah, We Are Band Nerds would probably be the quickest to get to anywhere else you're trying to go. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We have all the links at our website.
Very cool. How much has social media helped you guys out, or has it helped you at all?
Well, especially as a local band, it's really helped us out, and we're at a great time in music business to where you can do everything yourself. All you have to do is record it, get a product, and you can hit directly to consumers. So now is a great time to be in the music business if you have a good product. But at the same time, it can be difficult because anybody can do it. It's easy access. You got to get filtered through but and that could be the difficult part, trying to stand out. But as far as going directly to consumer and actually making a career out of it, social media has been great in helping us achieve that.
Very cool. Have you guys had being so different? Has that guy have been like a challenge for you guys, or has it been really beneficial because you are so different?
It hasn't been difficult to get booked in shows if people heard us first, but if they saw a picture of us or they saw our name first, it does get a little bit difficult because we usually run into like, oh, they must be a rap group, and we don't really book rappers and stuff like that. We got a lot of that early in the career, but it's starting to die down now. Now that we've released this album and we're starting to get a little bit more buzz, they know what we do, so we don't get stereotyped with oh, they're just rappers, kind of thing. So it's been getting a lot better, but it was not easy at first. It was very, very difficult.
Yeah, I could imagine for sure. Where have you guys been playing? Have you been playing out in your local area? Have you been hit the road any at all yet?
Well, since we actually been trying to, do it professionally and actually make this a career, we've just really been staying home and in the Dallas area, Denton, Austin. We've just really been in Texas. One thing about Texas, it's so big. You drive 8 hours one direction and you're still in Texas.
Right.
So, and especially when you have a 9 to 5 or a family and stuff like that, it's not as easy to just get on the road and just go, so you have to do what you can and make all the assets that you have available work for you. So we've really been leaning heavy on our social media till we can get to the point where we can go out and tour the world, and it's been helping us thus far. But this year we really do plan on leaving the state and going and visit all our squad members around the USA and the world.
Very cool. And you'll be out there on the road pushing your new album, Forget Me Not. That came out on February 23rd.
Correct. Absolutely.
Very cool. Has and I guess really you kind of got to play shows really to have that album out there to really get it in people's hands so they can start sharing it with their friends.
Yeah, definitely. We have a show coming up we'll be in Austin for South by Southwest. We'll be there for Movie Week and at the Dirty Dog, and then we'll also go back for Gorilla Festival the following week. And so, yeah, the Red Gorilla Festival. So if you are in the area during the South by Southwest, be on the lookout for us and check us out.
Oh, that's definitely cool. That should get you guys a lot of exposure for sure. And I imagine Austin would really take to you guys.
Yeah. It is a very open market is Austin. That's where you go if you're, do different things. And because Dallas is more of like a traditional rock area. So, and then now the rap scene is starting to get a little bit bigger. So, something that some would say the style of music that we do might be dated, as a new metal sound. It hasn't really been popular for the last decades or so. And so what we do might sound dated to some people. So it's not really big in the Dallas area, but like Austin, they're more appreciative and accepting of new things like that. It's our version of like a California or LA area.
Since you guys are so different and you guys all bring, something so different to the table, how does your songwriting work? Do you all kind of bring in a little piece and just put it together?
Well, what's great about our band is like we're a team, but we understand roles. We all have roles and we all have positions, and we're true to them. No one's ever stepping on someone else's toes when it comes to certain things. Like we all know what our roles is, and my role and Tony's role, Najee, we are the producers of the band. So we write the songs, lyrics and stuff like that. We do that. We take care of that. And then when we relay it to the band, then they add their flavor and what they bring to the band. So we usually come with the songs, and the band will check out the song, see what we're doing, and then they will put their spin on it, and it works. And since we have that type of setup and formula, we're able to put out, a lot of songs. So you won't have to wait, years for us to come out with multiple albums and stuff like that. If we do, it's by choice. But yeah, we've kind of moved like mixtape rappers, honestly.
Oh, that's really cool for sure. That's awesome. Well, very cool, man. Well, any just last words, anything else you want people to know about before I let you go?
It's really exciting thus far this year, to see how far we've grown in the little time that we've been doing it is very exciting. And, we're just looking forward to all the opportunities in the future and meeting all our day one squad members and stuff like that, being able to travel the world. We're super excited.
All right, so that was Brandon Cross from We Are Band Nerds. Definitely check these guys out. They got a couple of shows coming up in the Austin area, and definitely check them out on YouTube.